You're listening to Cool FM. Cool FM is a TVH Group of Networks radio station. Tondo's greatest hits are here. You are listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios. This is koolNews Primetime.
Good evening and welcome to koolNews Primetime. My name is Cairo and here are the headlines. Senate President Francis Escudero on Tuesday debunked former President Rodrigo Duterte's claim that crimes have become more rampant in the country. Escudero, during the Campihan-San Senado forum, said the crime index from 2016 to 2018 is at least 60% higher compared to most recent data. Data submitted to the Senate showed that the crime index from July 1, 2016 to April 21, 2018 was 196,518. From July 1, 2022 to April 21, 2024, it was 71,544. Data from 2016 to 2018 is 60% higher, almost triple. Later in the forum, Escudero was asked if this means that more killings transpired during the Duterte administration, which began in 2016. You cannot exclude the killings. It's still a crime. Extrajudicial killing is a crime. You cannot exclude in counting the number of crimes, said Escudero. Escudero said he had the data checked because he got curious after resource persons at the Senate's Rockport probe claimed that it was safer during the Duterte administration. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency listed 6,252 deaths in anti-illegal drugs operations from July 1, 2016 to May 31, 2022. A 2017 year-end report attributed to the Office of the President, however, listed more than 20,000 deaths in the first 17 months alone of the Duterte administration. President Ferdinand Bong R. Marcos Jr. on Tuesday tasked the Philippine Statistics Authority to monitor the progress of the Walang Gantong 2027 food provision through strategic transfer and alternative measures program. It is one of the Department of Social Welfare and Development's flagship programs aimed at reducing the incidence of involuntary hunger among low-income households and make them productive citizens of the country. In a Facebook post, Marcos cited PSA's 2023 poverty statistics showing that the number of food poor families went down from 1 million in 2021 to around 700,000 in 2023. With 182,771 families now receiving monthly food credits, I have asked the agency to closely monitor and report the Walang Gantong food stamp program's impact. That way, we can keep on improving to reach our goal of supporting 1 million households by 2027, Marcos said. We're on a determined path to ensuring that no Filipino goes hungry, he added. In October 2023, Malacañang issued an executive order declaring the Walang Gantong 2027 food stamp program as a flagship program of the national government. Executive Order Number 44, signed by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin on October 12, established the food stamp program as a major government initiative. To ensure the successful implementation of the program, the DSWD was tasked to identify eligible beneficiaries and cooperate with relevant stakeholders to ensure efficient and timely distribution and use of food stamps. Measures in terms of resources and financing and gender-responsive policies, Lagarde said. This is what this conference is all about. It is about enriching and expanding our appreciation and understanding of the many ways we are all championing the rights and well-being of women and empowering them in all aspects of their participation in our societies, including as leaders in peace and security, she added. Commemorating the 25th anniversary of the UN Security Council Resolution 1325 on Women, Peace, and Security, the Philippines is hosting the 3-day ICWPS at the Philippine International Convention Center from October 28 to 30, 2024, and an event made possible through the support of Lagarde. Adopted in 2000, Resolution 1325 recognizes women's critical role in conflict prevention, peace building, post-conflict reconstruction, emphasizing their equal and active participation in sustaining peace and security. Before, 19 ministers and 158 senior officials and delegates from around the world, Lagarde expressed her hope that legislators can collectively champion women, peace and security initiatives to eliminate barriers that prevent women from shaping their futures globally. With focused legislation that promotes gender equality and gender-responsive budgeting, we can build better foundations for women's leadership in conflict prevention, resolution, and recovery, Lagarde said. As lawmakers, we have the responsibility not only to create these enabling legal frameworks, but also to ensure their sustained implementation and to amplify this commitment nationally, regionally, and globally, Lagarde concluded. Lagarde has championed landmark laws advancing women's rights and welfare, including the Southeast Asia's first Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act, its expanded version, the Magna Carta of Women, the Anti-Violence Against Women and Children Act, the 105-day expanded maternity leave law, and the Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises law, which bolsters rural livelihoods largely managed by women. Additionally, the Climate Change Act, which she altered, mandates female representation in the Climate Change Commission to ensure gender-responsive climate policies. The Philippines has stood firm in its role as a global gender champion, with Lagarde helping pave the way for the passage of landmark legislation on the matter. The Metro Rail Transit Line 3 or MRT3 will continue its regular operations on November 1st despite today being declared a special non-working holiday in observance of All Saints' Day. In an advisory on Monday, the Department of Transportation confirmed that regular operations will also be in effect on October 31st and November 2, All Souls' Day. This is to serve passengers on those days, including those returning to their provinces for Undas, the advisory stated. The first train will depart from North Avenue Station at 4:30 a.m., while the first train from 12th Avenue Station will leave at 5:05 a.m. The last train will leave from North Avenue Station at 9:30 p.m. and 12th Avenue Station at 10:09 p.m. And looks like the weather may not be good as Typhoon Leon rapidly intensified on Tuesday afternoon and may become a super typhoon, according to the Pagasa. This tropical cyclone is to continue rapidly intensifying over the Philippine Sea until prior to landfall over Taiwan. Leon will likely be at or near super typhoon intensity during its closest point of approach to Batanes, Pagasa said in this 5 p.m. cyclone bulletin. Leon was moving west-northwest at 10 km per hour and was last monitored 505 km east of Guguegarao City, Cagayan. It was carrying maximum sustained winds of 105 km per hour with gusts of up to 185 km per hour. Pagasa is not ruling out the possibility that Leon may make landfall in Batanes on Thursday. The typhoon is expected to exit the Philippine area of responsibility on Thursday evening, that's October 31st, or Friday early morning, which is the beginning of November. Due to Leon's quick intensification, Pagasa said the following areas will remain under weak signals. For signal number 2 is Batanes, Babuyan Islands, mainland Cagayan, the northern and eastern portions of Isabela, the northern portion of Kalinga, Ilos Norte. And for signal number 1 is Luzon, the rest of Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, the rest of Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Benguet, the rest of Abra, Ilocos, La Union, the eastern portion of Nueva Ecija, Aurora, the northern and eastern portion of Quezon, Camallas Norte, Camallas Sur, Catanduanes, Albay, and the northern portion of Sorsogon. The weather agency said the wind flow coming towards the circulation of the typhoon will also bring gusty conditions, strong to gale force winds over Bataan, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol Region, Visayas, Dinagat Islands, Surigao del Norte, and Camingue. And that's the weather update that you need to know for the super typhoon, or I should say, for the Typhoon Leon. It is now 9:10 in the evening, and we will get back into more news headlines right here on koolNews Primetime. We will be right back.
Pag in the mood for beach, time for Dunkin' Iced Spanish Latte.
Pag sweater weather, time for Dunkin' Brewed Coffee.
Pag nagkayaya ang magbike, time for Dunkin' Iced Americano.
Anytime is Dunkin' Coffee time. My hot and iced coffee for any moment, any vibe, anytime. Eh, ikaw? Time for Dunkin' Coffee, hot or iced.
Saktong tapang sarap na ang Nescafe Classic dahil pinagsama ang tapang ng dark roast beans at sarap ng light roast beans sa bawat higop. Sarap nga, tikman ang Nescafe Classic.
Basta para sa anak ko, ito todo buhos ang nutrisyon.
Dahil ngayon, ang Birch Tree Fortified may tripleng tulong sa kalusugan niya. Helps with immunity, bone health, at brain function with a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle for those age 3 and above.
Yan ang Lakas Depensa Plus Support Nutrients.
Araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
With Birch Tree Fortified.
Support nutrients refer to vitamins A and C for immunity, calcium and phosphorus for bone health, and zinc for brain function.
Ako ay tutula mahabang-mahaba tungkol sa chocolate drink na malinamnam na abay sobrang sustansya pa. Tikman ang Mark Choco 9-in-1+1 chocolate drink mix with stevia. Meron itong taurine, probiotics, omega-3 DHA at chlorella. Kasama din ng herbal extract na gotu cola, acai berry, cocoa at spirulina. May natural na pampatamis ito ay ang stevia. Kaya naman talagang masustansya. Ang herbal extracts ay mahusay na nakatutulong upang palakasin ang immune system ng ating katawan. Mark Choco 9-in-1+1 chocolate drink mix with stevia. Available at leading grocery, drugstore, and sari-sari store. Mark Choco 9-in-1+1 chocolate drink mix with stevia. Choco linamnam, healthy sa katawan.
Protect chan
Yakult!
with proper diet and exercise.
Yakult!
Helps gut health.
Yakult!
May 8 billion live LCS
Yakult!
that may reach the intestines alive.
Yakult!
Helps improve digestion.
Yakult!
Helps balance out bacteria.
Yakult!
And helps boost immunity.
Yakult! Kaya panalo ka chan!
Api ka ba sa batas? Huwag kang mag-alala, may lapid law na magtatanggol sa iyo mula kay Senador Lito Lapid. Ito ang Republic Act 9999 o ang Free Legal Assistance Law para sa mga walang abogado. Kahit na sinong lawyer ay pwede mong kunin ng libre dahil pwede nilang ikaltas sa tax nila ang charge nila sa kaso mo. Kasi nga, isa lang sa inyo ang dapat bigyan ng Public Attorney's Office o PAO ng abogado na kalaban mo sa kaso. Sa Free Legal Assistance Law o ang Lapid Law, may abogado ka na agad. Lingkod Lapid para sa masang Pilipino. Senator Lito Lapid. Senator Lito Lapid.
Life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Minsan sabaw na feeling. Call someone sweet and refreshing. Life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Oh, let's bang araw at ang feeling ay sad. We don't like that. With your friends you can refresh, so enjoy lahat. We all like that.
Maria's here. Make life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Available in apple, lemon, and lychee. Drink responsibly.
Discover one by one, Pinas nagiganda. Ano man ang trip, sigurado worth the trip. Isa-isahin na. Discover one by one, let's fly everyone.
Where does your power really come from?
Power to learn.
Power to cure.
Power to create.
Power to connect with loved ones.
Hello?
Mom,
At Aboitiz Power, we aim to provide reliable and sustainable energy. Powering you and life. Aboitiz Power. We power you.
Power up with Imugene. Maghatag og kalagsik aron perming update ka makini sa ginseng, noto ginseng ug astragalus nga napamatud-an na nga makapalig-on sa resistensya ug immunity sa lawas. Imugene, your energy and immunity booster. Mapalit sa inyong mga suking butika. Now approved therapeutic claim.
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon, kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solastomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times na tumatagal.
Versus competing brand.
tag-init o tag-ulan, elastosin
You
yan.
are listening.
Ay,
You
don't
are
worry.
listening.
Mayong adlaw sa atong tanan. Among gipaila-ila kaninyo ang Magnum C Herbal Capsule. Tungod sa mga sangkap diini, ang Magnum C Herbal Capsule maayo sa mga taong daling hangakon, kulang sa resistensya o daling magkasakit, maayo sa kini sa mga nabughat o bina na pasmo sa kusog, lipong-lipong tungod sa anemia ug daghan pang mga balatian. Magnum C Herbal Capsule ay available na sa tanang butika, pharmacy sa inyong mga lugar. Magnum C Herbal Capsule, the most trusted by seniors.
Hey you. Yeah, you. I know what you're thinking. You're craving something more. Something beyond the ordinary. Something wild. You want to explore. You want to connect. You want to feel truly alive. And you know what? You deserve it. So awaken that side of you. The side that longs for adventure. For the thrill of the unknown. Go ahead. Embrace the moment. Premier Condoms. Wild because you can.
Inihahatid ng PhilHealth ang mas pinalawak na primary healthcare package para sa lahat ng Pilipino. PhilHealth Konsulta. Magparehistro na sa pinakamalapit na konsulta provider para sa inyong health risk screening at konsultasyon. Maaaring maka-avail ng mga gamot at laboratory test batay sa rekomendasyon ng primary care provider. Pumunta sa aming official website www.philhealth.gov.ph para sa mga detalye.
Konsulta ka na.
Hello?
Hello, Tay. Kumusta na po kayo?
Ito, okay lang kami, anak.
Namimiss ko na kayo eh.
Kami nga rin, anak. Namimiss ka na namin ng nanay mo.
Alagaan ninyo ang inyong mga sarili, ha?
Oo naman. Haba, kami pa. Eto nga, ako ngayon nagkakarpintero eh.
Ha? Pati ba naman yan ginagawa nyo pa?
Wala ito, anak. Nagpapapawis lang naman eh.
Tay, gusto ko pagdating ko dyan, masaya tayong lahat.
Abay, oo naman.
Oo nga pala, huwag niyong kalilimutan. Dapat araw-araw kayong mag-vitamin C, ha? Yung Mark C.
Oo naman, anak. Oo, yung Mark C.
Sige po, Tay. Bye-bye. Mag-Mark C, ha?
Okay, anak. Ingat ka dyan. Maraming salamat. Bye! Mag-Mark C araw-araw para always kang healthy. Ang Mark C ay mabibili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan, botika at drugstores dito sa inyong lugar. Ascorbic acid plus zinc is the generic name of Mark C.
Feeling good while you work. Cool FM.
Welcome back. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, PhilFox, on Tuesday warned of elevated sulfur dioxide emissions from Mountain Canlon on Negros Island. Its gas emission averaged 10,074 tons on Monday, the fifth highest emission from the volcano recorded since experimental gas monitoring began, said Mari Anvilenin Quintia, PhilFox resident volcanologist at the Canlon Volcano Observatory. Sulfuric flames were reported in Barangay Masulok and Canlon City, and to a lesser degree in Barangays Panubigan and Binangbagan, also in Canlon. There were no reports of sulfuric fumes on the Negros Occidental side as the wind was blowing towards the eastern side of the volcano, Quindia said. There was also no report of lahar flow despite the rains, as the volcanic debris from Canlon's eruption in June had already been washed out. Canlon has been degassing increased concentrations of sulfur dioxide this year at an average rate of 1,273 tons per day before the June 3 eruption, but emissions since then have been particularly elevated at a current average of 4,210 tons per day. Let me refresh my news source. There we go, we have one here. The National Electrification Administration on Tuesday said 1.6 million households have already reconnected to electricity services following the impacts of severe tropical storm Christine to energy infrastructure. In an interview with Bangko Pilipinas Ngayon, NEA Administrator Antonio Almeida said 2.1 million connections across 12 regions were affected by the typhoon last week, with electric cooperatives working to immediately restore power service in these areas. Based on our data, a total of 2.1 million connections were affected by Super Typhoon Christine, covering the 12 regions affected, Almeida said. And we are only down to 500,000 household connections that are waiting for restoration, he added. Almeida said the NEA and its members ECs have been coordinating with the Philippine Rural Electric Cooperative Association to help empower restoration efforts in areas impacted by Christine. Restoration efforts are ongoing in franchise areas of Pangasinan 1 Electric Cooperative, Batangas 1 Electric Cooperative, covering Cebu and Calatagan, Alba Electric Cooperative, covering Resort 2 Electric Cooperative, serving Naga and Casoreco 3rd, covering Iriga. As we speak right now, in the areas of Pangasinan, 168 out of the 192 barangays were already energized. In Pantagas and in Botelec 1, 36.2% of the connections were energized also. In Casoreco 2, in the areas of Naga, 76% of the household connections were energized, although 60% of Naga are energized. 7 barangays are still flooded and only large vehicles are allowed to pass, he added. In Casoreco 3rd, in the areas of Iriga in Camsur, energization rate is still low at 54% approximately, and manual shuttle is still being implemented into flooded areas. In Albay, 62% of the household connections were already energized, and we expect that the task force Kapatiran, meaning to say the augmentation implemented by the other corps, will help fast-track the full restoration, the NEA official continued. He said the NEA made sure that the critical services, including hospitals and the evacuation centers, are energized, and that the ports in Maknok and in Allen are energized to ensure uninterruptible flow of goods. Almeida added that First Catandunes Electric Cooperative has reached re-energization of 92%, while franchise areas of Ilos Norte Electric Cooperative are fully aligned. Normally, assessment will come in after full restoration, but we have initial data in these affected areas. It already runs on more or less approximately at 50 million pesos and counting, Almeida said. Meanwhile, Sambuca del Sur Electric Cooperative Incorporated II, or Samsureco, books of office became a subject of public scrutiny after posting a gaslighting publication material on Facebook last October 2024. On the Facebook post of the Samsureco II books of office, they said that the strong winds caused posts to fall and they are working on it. Many posts have fallen in various places due to the strong winds earlier. Please be patient and don't get angry because we're working for you. You're not just sitting around like you, the post reads. Social media users on Facebook had mixed reactions to the post. Some commented that the electric cooperative was gaslighting consumers, and some responded in a sarcastic manner. Thank you for doing your job. We will continue sitting around while waiting for you to finish your job with utmost urgency, one commenter. Another commenter said, this is so unsightly and unprofessional coming from a virtual and supposedly respectful institution. Tons of Facebook users demanded the cooperative to give professional and respectful updates in handling such incidents. Be respectful, admin, because that's your job. It's also normal for us to complain because you guys always update us super late, one commenter said. Some users also poke fun at the post by commenting silly and unserious lines such as pertaining to the post as a motivational quote. And now it's time for good news to one of the lenders membership holders and Maya users right there. So Maya, the number one digital bank in the Philippines and Lender Superstore, the country's fastest growing membership shopping destination, have teamed up to introduce their first high-tech co-branded credit card, the Lender's Cashback Everywhere Credit Card. Cardholders can earn up to 5% cashback at Lenders, 2% on dining and 1% on other purchases, making it one of the most rewarding credit cards in the market today. Rewards are made simpler as cardholders can track cashback earnings and redeem vouchers through the app. They can earn up to 200,000 pesos cashback annually redeemable at Lenders. The fully digital card experience managed through the Maya app provides a seamless, paperless application process and advanced security features, including a dynamic CVV that refreshes when the card details are open. Upon approval, customers receive instant access to a virtual card and can manage their credit limit, pay bills, and choose their billing date all within the app. Filipinos are ready for a credit card that's easy, rewarding, and hassle-free. We're taking up the credit card experience to the next level with high-tech features and cashback cards, said Shalish Bidwan, Maya Group President and Maya Bank co-founder. This is just the beginning. We're gearing up to deliver even better credit products tailored to the needs of the unhappily banked and uncarded Filipinos. Attorney Laurel Yu, chairman of Southeast Asia Retail Incorporated, Lender Store, or the owner of Lender Superstore, added, "We're excited to partner with Maya to offer a credit card that brings real value to our members. The cashback rewards and Maya's digital banking platform to make shopping more rewarding, enriching, and secure. This innovative card is designed to provide cardholders with even more value and convenience. By partnering with Maya and Lenders, we are laying the foundation for a more digitally inclusive payments ecosystem in the Philippines, bringing financial empowerment to more people than ever before," said Jeff Navarro, country manager for Visa Philippines. Customers only need a Lenders membership and a Maya account. They can visit lenders.ph or any Lenders Superstore to get membership and then download the Maya app for free. Now let's get into the international headlines. Indonesia and Russia will hold their first joint naval drills next month, Jakarta's Navy said Tuesday, as the Southeast Asian archipelago's new leader seeks to boost ties with Moscow. The region's biggest economy maintains a neutral foreign policy, refusing to take sides in the Ukraine conflict or in great power competition between Washington and Beijing. But newly integrated Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto has pledged to be bolder on the world stage and in July visited Moscow for talks with Vladimir Putin. The Indonesian Navy said the drills will take place from November 4 to 8 in the Java Sea near a naval base in Surabaya. It is amongst a bilateral exercise between TNIAL and the Russian Navy, Navy, the Navy said in a statement using its Indonesian acronym. Russia will send 3 Corvette-class warships, a medium tanker ship, a military helicopter, and a dogboat, it said. Russian Ambassador to Indonesia Sergei Lotolchanov confirmed the drills and said they were not aimed at any rival power. "It's just to increase the capabilities and potential of our 2 fleets," he told a press briefing Monday. Indonesia has repeatedly called for a peaceful resolution to Russia's years-long invasion of Ukraine. Former President Joko Widodo became the first Asian leader to visit both Kyiv and Moscow since the outbreak of war in February 2022. Kyiv derided Prabowo in June 2023 when he was Indonesia's defense minister over what it called a strange peace proposal he made at the Shangri-La Dialogue Defense Summit in Singapore. His plan included demilitarized zones and referendums in disputed areas of eastern Ukraine. Indonesia last week also started the process of becoming a member of the BCS bloc led by Russia, Brazil, India, China, and South Africa. Newly appointed Foreign Minister Sugi Ono, who goes by one name, said at the BCS Plus Summit in the Russian city of Kazan. 9:30, and that is it for koolNews Primetime. As always, if you have any news suggestions or feedback you'd like to share, you can get in touch with us at tvhphilippines.news@gmail.com. And join us again for more news headlines with koolNews at noon tomorrow. Until tomorrow, I'm Carol. Good night, and this is home.
Dreams, whoa, yeah, yeah. So
Don't be scared, take a chance. Come on, give me a hand. It's time to laugh, time to smile. Now let's get up and dance. Come on, everybody, let's live it up. Let it out if you can't get enough. This right here gon' make you jump, jump.